This is Pontotoc County in south central Oklahoma.
This is the town of Ada, Oklahoma, which is in Pontotoc County in Oklahoma. And about a week ago, by the time I'm filming this, the Storm Prediction Center put out a risk for this date on March 3rd or 4th, I don't remember. But Ada, Oklahoma was in this risk, and they were hit by a squall line, which we'll see in about pretty soon. So this is the squall line that moved through central Oklahoma on this day. As you can see, Ada, Oklahoma is in the center of your screen. Sorry. Anyways.
Sadly, Ada was hit by an EF1 tornado that came from this squall line that moved through that day. As you can see on the screen, an elementary school, the Willard Elementary School, was hit, and as you can see, there's roof damage. It's only EF1 rated, though. Thank the Lord. Tornado damage did occur in Ada, but most notably the Willard Elementary School and this mobile home, as you can see. Thank the Lord, no one was hurt bad. Well, no one was injured or killed in this tornado. The reason why this video is being made is because there is severe weather coming to northern Texas and southern Oklahoma. They might not be as more tornadic, They might have more hail and wind, but it's severe weather. So southeastern Oklahoma, west Arkansas, northern Texas, just got a slight risk tomorrow. I don't think it's going to do too much, other than maybe some hail and some wind. It's just a 2% tornado risk. Should be fine. And the storm prediction went ahead and put out a 30% area for just plain severe weather down near Missouri, Kentucky, Arkansas, Tennessee, Mississippi for, I think, March 15th. Yeah, March 15th. Be weather aware. In all my videos, I will be doing this, but I'm not going to read them all because it takes up a bunch of my time. Anyways, states, all these states will be affected. Maybe not in your area, but all these states will be affected by the storm system that moves through on March, I think, 15th. A bunch of major cities will be affected by this storm system that moves through. I don't know if it's a squall line or a cluster, I kind of forgot, but you will see later on in the video, I think. Here is the supercell composite for this day. As you can see, I'm hovering my mouse. It's about a 4 over Indiana. Down more south of that, it's about a 6 to an 8, which means there will be 6 to 8 supercells down there. Cluster or squall line, we will see. Here are the temperatures on that exact time of that supercell composite. It'll be about 69 to 70, I'd say it's about 74 degrees in the area where the severe weather will be occurring, so it'll be a little bit warmer when it's raining. Here's a model that shows what we think is going to come on this date. It looks like a squall line move up through Illinois and maybe a cluster down near Tennessee, Arkansas, Louisiana, like that. On the next day, as you can see, there's a pretty large 15% area and a pretty large 30% area through, if I remember right, that's Florida, Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. Up through Ohio, West Virginia, and some of Pennsylvania. I think I already said like half the states, but anyways, if you still want to read these, you can. Bunch of major cities, just like last time. Anyways, pause the video and read them. And I always keep forgetting to say, if you are in one of these towns, be weather aware for these storm dates. You will probably know within, because I'll have a new video coming out soon. Like 2 or 3 days before this event happens with a detailed breakdown. Because I'll have the HRR models, which are way better than the models that I'm using right now. The supercell composite reaches from about a 9 to an 11. Same thing, I don't think it's going to be a squall line. I think it's more of a cluster that comes through on this date. And I don't think it's the same storm from the day before. Anyways. The temperatures around this time are a little bit weird because in the Central Plains it's about 54. You go down just a state and it's 80 almost. Like it's 80 in Texas and it's 54 in Oklahoma. But that's down in Louisiana, it's about 74 to 75 degrees, where these Florida, where these storms will be. Like I said earlier, it is a cluster of storms, not a squall line forming, over Alabama, Mississippi, and Georgia. There'll probably be little other ones near Cleveland, Ohio, like over by Ohio, West Virginia, maybe some down in Florida too, but it's still kind of far out, so we will see. And the last day of severe weather that I can see for now We'll be over near the Carolinas, I think in the West Virginia, or not the West Virginia, sorry. The Virginia, the Carolinas region. That's the Eastern USA, sorry. I don't have a supercell composite for this date because it's just not wanting, my computer's just not wanting to work. But I do have temperatures and composite reflectivity, sorry. Anyways, temperatures about 69 degrees to probably about 73. Still going to be a little bit warmer when it rains in your region. As you can see, you might think this is a cluster, but it is a squall line starting to form that stretches down through Florida. It'll probably have some tornadoes in the front, probably some strong hail and wind with it. But it is a squall line, not a cluster of storms. I'm sorry I didn't have towns on the last one because it would have taken up way too much of my time, and I didn't want this video to get too long anyways. So that will be the end of the video. Please subscribe.